Greetings, this is Sloshworks and welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved. We've been working our way through the various different types of plagues that we can be, and we are down to the Neurax worm, which is a manipulative organism that burrows into the brain, which we haven't done yet. I don't think I've done it yet. I don't think I even did it on the iPad version, the iPhone version, so without further ado, let's see how we go with this one. A new gene has been discovered to unlock Terrasite. Should we use the genes? We could. They're all locked. Ionized helix, what does that do? Bonus DNA when devolving. Let's use it. We've got it, we may as well. Increases the chance of plague spreading by land. Alright, let's use that one. Increases the chance of your plague mutating. The Darwinist and the ionized helix is a bit of an overpowered cheating, I kind of feel, because as soon as you are gaining bonus DNA for devolving and you're also mutating at a higher rate, it's pretty good. So I'm going to go with an ATP boost. We're going to use all of these. It's fine. We're still going to play on normal because I've not done it before. This is a worm in your brain, so I'm going to go with the concept of the earworm. So what song should I use that's the most annoying song to get stuck in your head? We're going to call this Bop. You are a new Neurax worm. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all humans in the ultimate plague. So I'm going to make it in Egypt again. You kind of have to. I feel that Egypt is the best decision at the beginning of the game. Alright. Mbop begins in Egypt. Yep, Mbop has infected the first human. So let's jump in here and have a bit of a look. We might even be able to symptoms. Well, look at this. This is a neural breach, which breaches the blood-brain barrier to allow access to the host brain, causes dystonia, rapid eye blinking. So I reckon that's probably something that people would notice. So probably not going to go for that straight away. We have abilities. Trojan planes, manipulation of dopamine transporters results in a form of ADHD, which encourages hosts to fly to a target country. So I guess we can use that to send a plane somewhere. That's kind of cool. And we've got over here, we got the normal drug resistance, heat resistance, and cold resistance. Go to transmission. This is all a bit different. I don't think I've seen any of this before. Concertina locomotion. Ability to grip with portions of the body while pulling and pushing other sections allows faster movement outside host, increasing infectivity. So that means we can move better when we're not inside someone's brain. Eggs 1. The Neurax worm produces eggs that are ejected from the host brain in the thousands, increasing effectiveness. So that's disgusting. It's like your head pops. Genetic swap. Worms able to exchange genetic material inside host body, increasing chance of mutation. Okay, so that's a symptom. I don't think we want to do the symptoms yet. I don't know if we want to do that yet. I'm going to do the locomotion, which means we can walk better. And I don't want to mutate, so I think I'm going to go with eggs. So that's going to go up there to eggs, and down here we're going to okay, if we go down, like if we follow this path down, worms become a food source for birds, but many survive in the digestive tract. Okay, so going down here will attach us to those animals, but we don't have enough of anything left. Okay, we can evolve that, so we're just going to do that now. We're going to have a look out here and we're going to see what's going to happen. I'm not really sure what's going to go. We have spent DNA points. Yes, we have. I always wish we could turn that off. Neurax worm emerges. Mbop is a Neurax worm, undiscovered for thousands of years. Now humans have entered its natural habitat and given it the means to spread. Damn. There's 3 infected. 7, 8. Okay, so it's going up pretty fast. You can pop the orange bubbles. Is spreading from person to person in Egypt, but we're up to 16 infected, so it seems to be going pretty quickly. Not quite sure what we really need to do now. I'm going to put on the heat resistance because we are in Egypt and I'd like to spread as quickly as we can around this kind of area, which is not necessarily the coldest area on the planet, is it? Danish mafia becoming too powerful. Oh no. It's terrible. Of course, that bubble popped up as soon as I had a sip of my cup of tea. I can't wait till Friday. August 1st, beer again. It's going to be wonderful. But there's infected hundreds, it's getting there, but I don't know how we're supposed to spread this one. Well, let's go. Especially in hot climates. Okay, so mosquitoes will probably be good. I mean, I'm sure that malaria is pretty prevalent in Africa, so hopefully the mosquitoes will help that travel around. Saudi Arabia has been infected. Excellent. So I'm going to jump back in here, and I'm going to put on the birds, because I feel that birds are a good way for it to travel across the entire globe. But I don't, as I said, I don't know. I've never done this before. We have infected thousands, which is good. Well, we're up to 15. Alrighty. Should we put it on the rats as well? We don't want it to mutate. We want to move better. I want to get this Trojan planes too. Okay, what does this do? Trojan bromas. Adrenaline secretion in Trojan host causes them to travel more, increasing infectivity in target country. And Trojan destroyers. Testosterone secretion in Trojan host causes destructive and aggressive behavior in target country. Okay, so it's kind of interesting. Eggs hatch when they experience an increase in warmth, likely due to nearby human activity, greatly increasing infection. Okay, we definitely want that. I like the idea of that. So, hopefully, yep, they're popping up in other countries now. That's exactly what we wanted. It's travelling on the pigeons, on the mosquitoes, and I don't think we've done rats, so let's check it on the rats too. And I'll give ourselves some better locomotion as soon as we get to 8. Which I think won't be too long. We seem to be spreading pretty fast now. We'll give ourselves better locomotion. Oh, now we can get the air and the water. They're the ones we want. So we want to get air as quickly as possible. Air is worms can dehydrate to become lighter, allowing them to float on the wind, increasing infectivity, especially in arid conditions and plains. And water, worm skin becomes highly vascularized, allowing absorption of oxygen. Okay, so these brain worms. Okay, pop the bubble, then click the country you want people to travel to. Should we do that? Should we just... Nah, I'm going to send them to America because I'd like to get them over there as quickly as possible. Oh, look! We've basically taken over that plane. Achievement unlocked Trojan horse. Excellent. This is awesome. This is a very different kind of 14 we need that. Very different kind of way to spread it around. It's not just simply plug and play the exact same strategy. I like it. It's cool. Alright. Oh no, they noticed us. How did they notice us? How did they notice us? Damn. We want to get that, so we're only one away. Go away, I need to click on the thing underneath it. Alright. Get the drug resistance. I don't know how they notice us, but they have. Okay, we want to spread that too. Spread it down there to Madagascar. Okay, we got Madagascar. What have we got up here? We want to get it travelling on planes. We only have 1 DNA left, so... Oh no, Egypt shut down the airports. We can get one more out. Let's get it to... Oh, where should we get it to? Let's get it to Japan, so we can at least keep them in like countries with airports so they can spread from there. Okay, we got America, we got South America, we got Japan, we're getting more of Africa. They haven't apparently started looking for a cure yet because they don't think that we are dangerous. So that's good to know. We have abilities. Okay, we're going to do that because we need even more Trojan planes. We need the cold, and as soon as we have enough, we will get drug resistance too. We're going to use that one to just get them into Iceland, just so it's done. I love how they actually, because there's no airport in Greenland, so they're literally just got a worm in their brain that's turning them into kind of a zombie and making them fly. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Okie dokie. We want this one. Actually, let's get this. Genetic hardening. Harder to analyse, considering they've already found us. Okay. Actually, the Trojan planes exist even though they've shut down the airport. There's nothing they can do about that. So we'll chuck that one down into Argentina, because we don't have anybody down there yet, so... Okay, there we go. Sweden's always pretty hard to get into, so we'll chuck that there. I don't think we've got any in Australia yet, actually. Wow. Wow, that's insane. Okay, we definitely want... We want the drug resistance. We're going to keep our eye on genetic reshuffle, which is more work needed for a cure at some point. I might chuck it on bromas if we get a chance. Oh no, it's been put on the World Health Organization list now. Let's get that in Australia because we don't have any there. What do we do? See, we still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We've still got 17 countries that it's not in. I don't particularly think we're going to be successful with this, so... Okay, we're going to go Trojan roamers. Adrenaline surges and Trojan host cause them to travel more. Okay, so we got that. We got that going for us. Let's get the genetic swap because they know about us now, so... let's get that to New Zealand. Okay, who have we not? We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've still got quite a few that aren't infected yet, so... Okay, we need to find someone who's not infected. The Baltic states are not infected. Well, they are now. Okay. All corpse feeder. Worms are drawn to corpses, increasing infectivity when corpses are present. Mutative regeneration. Fragmented RNA strands cause frequent replication errors when regenerating and an increased chance of mutation. Okay, let's get that one. And we're going to actually do the neural breach, which is breach the blood-brain barrier to allow access to the host brain. Causes dystonia, rapid eye movement. We're going to jump up here to cerebral tendrils. Tendril production in the cerebral cavities begins, enables increased control over the host brain. So now we are starting to take control over them. Okay. How many are not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. We have developed the frontal mesh syndrome without requiring it. Go to New Zealand. I mean, New Zealand's not infected, is it? Oh, New Guinea's not infected. Good thing we didn't waste that. Go to New Guinea, jump down here and see which one we got. We've got frontal mesh. Tendrils mesh with frontal lobe, the conscious thought center, and gain ability to mentally manipulate host. Okay, we can... Okay. Hormone production altered, which causes reduction in maturity, lower levels of hygiene, increase infection. Okay, so we've made everybody immature. We've reduced their allergic reactions to us, and anxiolytic infusion, a mass synthesis of neurotransmitter gamma aminobutyric acid, significantly reduces anxiety in the host and minimizes severity of reactions. Okay, I don't know if we want to do psychosis yet. I think we're going to do roamers as soon as we can. Okay, that's 2 more. How many more have we got? We've got Colombia, Caribbean, and the Philippines. Okay, this is the one that I always forget. The Caribbean is right there. We want to send them there. So the Philippines are there, and they are not infected. Don't stop researching, I don't want you to. I think the only place left is the Philippines, yep. We got 38, I need to concentrate on that. We need to use the genetic reshuffle, which is more work needed for a kill. We definitely need to do that. I'm going to get more Trojan roamers, and I think we might have to work on some of these if we want to have a chance. We might put confusion and perceptive jolt. This perceptive job results in fever which disrupts host priorities and decision making. Mbop has infected more people than the common cold. Okay, let's send that to the Philippines, and then that's the world done. I think. Yep, that's the world infected. Now we've got 23. We don't want psychosis. What does psychosis do? It tweaks the dopamine receptors, inducing occasional states of psychosis and personality shifts to better accommodate the worm. Gross. Mania. Manic episodes lead to increased contact with others and an inability to focus. I'm going to get confusion. I'm going to get perceptive jolt. You can see this is going to lead to quite a few up here. Okay, occipital mesh. Hosts are less likely to notice worm infections. And perceptive shift. Worm grows to significantly increase intracranial pressure, severely disrupting host risk-reward analysis, resulting in risky, unsafe and impulsive decisions. Man, this thing's messed up. Let's chuck them into Russia. I love how they've shut down all the airports, but it's really not... Oh man, they're not spreading because of the cold. Okay, we need to do something about that. 20. We need to definitely do... Let's send more to Greenland, because that's not doing anything. Okay, that's better. Send more to Greenland. We can do the cold now. We definitely need the cold, because that wasn't doing anything. Let's get psychosis, just see what happens. What does that lead to? Psychosis leads to despair. Okay. And adoration. Surges of testosterone and estrogen hijack host emotions and create desire to spread infection. So basically we're infecting people with worms in their brain that are making them immature and shag each other. Oh, look at them. That's spreading like nuts there. Send them into Russia. I don't know. I think we might have a chance of doing this actually. Let's make everyone in the world have disgusting brainworm sex. Alright, adoration can lead to devotion. Surges of dopamine and serotonin compel the host to constantly think about the worm and triggers intense rushes of pleasure. I'm assuming up here is where we're going to get to the lethality, because we're not lethal at all yet. Scientists tell... Oh my god! Mbop, just another parasite. Scientists tell public not to worry about Mbop. Although unpleasant, it does not appear to cause any symptoms in humans and will be easily cured. So we've tricked the doctors. We've mutated and got the perspective shift. Oh. The first death has been confirmed in Sudan. How did someone die from my worm? It's so lovely and we like it. Okay, we're at 14%. 15, this is no good. It looks like we're probably... Crew dispenses insect repellent. What's that gonna do? We're at 44. We should be able to do this. We'll make check on devotion. Surges of dopamine make everyone constantly think about the worm. Transcendence. Overdose of oxytocin and vasopressin forces host into a permanent state of worship, acceptance, treating the neural worm as an internal god. Severe damage to orbital cortex triggers OCD, forcing host to obsess over a specific worm-related task. This is crazy. Let's go with obsession. Insanity can be fatal. Or aggression. Okay, I think what's going to happen here is we're going to need to start having people beat each other to death. New obsession, eradicating parasitic worms. Reports are coming in all over the world of an extreme obsession with eradicating parasitic worms. Research being crowdsourced on a huge scale. What? Why would I want them to get rid of me? I don't understand. These worms have made a terrible decision. Let's make everybody aggressive. Research doctors all around the world are completely focused on developing a cure for Mbop. Why? It's developed insanity. What is insanity going to do? Neuropathic manipulation causes severe emotional and behavioural abnormalities. Increasing infectivity can be fatal. We need to get aggression and scrambling. I think this is where we're trying to get to. host struggles to perceive motion, making them more likely to collide with others' objects. So we're making people unco. Okay, look at these guys. Actually, I hadn't noticed. Look at them all through the brain. Look at it. It's got its little things in everywhere. The Caribbean votes to reduce the cure effort. That's a bad decision. Caribbean, very bad decision. Okay, it's alright, let's go. Cure is 25% complete. We've got 15. If we want to get genetic hardening or any of that, we're going to need to save up because that's 32. I think... How much of the world have we infected? Pretty much all of it. I think if we can save up for this one, then everyone will basically just give up. So it's just a matter of getting to... We're at 22, that's still going up. We're at 24. UK closes all ports. That's not going to do you any good, buddy. We've got our hijacked planes that we can send wherever we want. Okay, we'll go to aggression. We need that. Acute encephalitis. Multiple inflammatory lesions in the brain triggered. It causes neurological damage resulting in death. Look at the little lightning going down there in the corner. Okay, we'll send that plane up there. The Middle East begins to break down. Disturbing reports of bop. Bolivia shuts land borders. It's not going to do any good, man. We have mutated and we have cognitive scrambling. I don't really understand how we're supposed to be killing people though, but we're slowly getting there. We're at 15. Cure is going up though. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this because I need to get up here, which is 39. It's going to cost us to devolve it, so I don't know. 50% complete. We're at 17, 18. Come on, you need to go up faster if we want to beat this thing. Last healthy person on the planet recently became infected. So if we can get to that encephalitis, then we're good to go. Let's see if we've got anything else. Okay, let's see if we've got anything that can make it more lethal. What's that going to be up there? Abilities. It's only aggressive and destructive. It's not going to do anything else. We really need one of these. See, if we get the Transcendence, I think they just stop and let us get them. It's at 59%. I don't know if this is going to work. No research can take place there. No research is taking place. We're at 25. 64. I think we're going to lose. Oh no! They just took a big jump. They can definitely get us now. There's no way we're going to get there. 32. Oh, we need to get up there. We're at 70%. This is a race. This is a race for the end. This is 33. It's mutated despair. See, now this is what we're counting on. There's despair down here. Feelings of despair in the host. Come on, guys. You can do this. We are so close. 75%. 36. 39. Alright. We are going to get acute encephalitis. Alright. And now, hopefully, people are going to start dropping like flies. 77%. I think we've got a chance. Because we're killing people, we're getting more DNA points as we go. 78. I don't know. I think we might be lucky. We might be able to take over, because this is going to slow down as we do this. A huge nuclear explosion in Germany has released a vast cloud of radioactive particles. Also unknown, but locations suggest failure, sabotage of nuclear power plant containment systems. That's messed up. We're at 36. Do we give give them transcendence, make them enjoy the way out. Let's do that. See what happens here. We'll give them transcendence. Okay, so people, the whole world worships Mbop as their god and master. Efforts to cure the plague of it ceased, and humanity is entering a dark new future as a slave species. Hell yeah. Victory. Oh, 2. We got the Assuming Direct Control achievement and the Neurax Worm victory. Well guys, Mbop has taken over the world with its tendrils in everybody's brain. That was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed that. That was cool. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.